in your experience as a content creator so far, what has been
Yes.
like the largest obstacles you've had to like try to leap over
I
and try
always
to
thought
overcome?
the hardest thing was getting the equipment, but then I found out no, it's more the time and the patience for that one.
Part three,
Yeah.
etc., etc.
Alrighty.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we might as well
like
get
I
it
said.
down.
All right, we start then.
So, like, yeah, okay. So, do you want me to
All
say
right,
the
continue.
same again?
Well, no, keep on like where you left off before I said I stopped recording.
Yeah.
Because
Okay, no,
I'm hooked.
no. Like, so, yeah, like I said, like, it took me really long to get all this equipment, maybe years, I'll be completely honest with you. Even the consoles as well.
Oh,
Like, I have so
definitely.
many consoles now, I've lost count.
I could
Yeah, the
definitely
thing
see
is,
that part, especially with how expensive they're getting now. I can tell that's about to get just immensely harder.
Hmm.
isn't it the thing about a content creator? You actually have to spend a lot of money to
Y-
even get things out right and done nicely and everything.
Yeah, I
It's
have
not
to
Yes,
cheap.
you
say
have to spend money to make money. That's a really good way to put that. Like, you have to spend money to make money,
Exactly.
hands down.
I can see that. That's because I
See,
was
right
like,
now I need to spend money for a video mic, and
Hmm.
yeah,
I
you know how that's going.
was like, I
Like,
was kind of surprised
okay.
that you were saying how editing was the hardest part. Because like me personally, I find that like the mix of the best part and the most and the worst. Yes and no. For me, the
Hmm.
worst part was
See the
being lazy because there especially like because I just started, but I can already see where some people are talking about how they're like you'll get those flashes of like, dang, I really don't want to right now. I don't, I'm tired. But for editing, I feel like that's the best part for me because that allows your imagination, your ideas, just to be like, dang, that'd be funny if
Hmm.
I did this. Let me put that in. That'd be funny if I did that. Let me do
Yeah.
this. And for me, that's the fun. That's the
And
most fun
that's
part.
And that's exactly what it is right there, because as you said right there, it is the best part because, your creativity just comes out like mad. And then you realize, right, I've got to edit this in. And you start to realize how very hard it is to get exactly what you want.
Yeah.
But that
Oh,
hard
definitely.
work
it
pays off
it
so
really
well.
does take a lot of effort to just edit. Like putting like a simple edit in it could take up to a solid 10-20 minutes for like a
Mm.
small cut, and then you have to realize, wow, I have to do the rest of this and everything. And then some of your content that you just recorded does not even cut the part for the video.
Yeah, and it
Yeah,
makes you really
that's true.
like wait, okay, because I can yeah I see I understand what you're talking because like what these content creators who like upload every single day, like they try to do these, because the algorithm they want them to do it every day so they can make the revenue and the attention that they need to get out there like that. It makes me
Yeah,
I see it and I'm like,
I'm
especially
one
with
of
how
them.
good they edit, it makes me like, oh my god, this person's probably sitting down at their laptop or computer, whatever they use for like 2, 3, 4, 5 hours a day, and I'm just like, God, golly. I could tell how some people
It's
get burnt
really
out.
I know,
and the
because that's
worst part
me.
is,
Hmm?
isn't the worst part is when you mess up and you have to scrap some of your video, like just in general,
Oh
just
yeah.
over and everything. When videos
Yeah.
corrupt,
Oh, I hate that. I've always hated that. When your video corrupts and you have to tell your guests that, let's say you had a guest on your show,
Mhm.
like, we got to do it again because it corrupted. It's like, no, it's so annoying. Like, I've had a few times with that, but like, and then we record it again. We're like, oh, okay, this one's actually better than the other one.
Yeah, 'cause
So
I've heard of
like,
that
yeah,
happen.
because you rent it the first time. If you rent it the first time, the second time, okay, I have a better general idea. I'm not as nervous as the first time, and you just
hmm.
go with it.
Yeah.
Your first video will always be the one you start off rough. The more you do, the more you adapt, the more better you get.
Yeah, the more you improve.
And the best thing about it as well, like as I said, you need the right software for it.
Yeah.
I'm on Vegas Pro 16, and there are some things in there that I eat like I thought, oh wow, I didn't know I could do
Mhm.
that. Like I'm
Yeah.
doing better with my animations now than I did way back in the past.
That is one software I want to try to use because what I use right now, or what I'm trying to use, because since I'm still at school and some of my electives are they have to deal with editing, Photoshop, stuff like that.
Mm.
Our school allows us, or they had the money somehow to purchase Adobe services. So we have Adobe Photoshop, Adobe Premiere Pro, After Effects.
Ah.
So yeah, so I'm taking the, you know, the what's the word I'm looking for? advantage, kind of in a sense, to use those
Yes,
programs.
taking the advantage.
And I could see why everyone uses
Yeah.
Premiere Pro. It's so easy.
Yes.
Just that. Just it's
Premiere
so great to
Pro.
use.
I can't even afford a computer.
I like to. I like to call the one I've got the Vegas Pro is like the stepchild of Premiere Pro because Premiere Pro is for like the big dogs in my opinion.
Yeah, that's like if you
And
got
what
it
I'm
up there
using.
now.
But like
Doesn't
I'm taking
any of your
advantage
softwares,
of my
charge you
software.
monthly?
What?
Premiere
Don't-
does
don't
charge you
editors-
monthly.
It does.
Wait, have you used Premiere Pro before?
I've used Premiere Pro in the past, but I used Vegas because it's a one-off payment.
Mhm.
One-off payment, and it was the best purchase ever by far.
I see. Which, like, because I want to continue using Premiere Pro, but I know as soon as the school year's over, and especially when I get out of the school I'm in, because next year's my last year in high school, so I know after
Yes.
that I'll be in some trouble considering Adobe's really expensive. So I was also gonna ask, like, what is there any big differences between the two? Or, like, it's kind of the same, just
They're
different.
kind of the same, but I think there's more in Premiere. But if you just want a good channel, like a really good channel that stands out really well and such, and like again, you could take advantage of some of the effects they have, the transitions. Just again, Vegas it really is your best bet. And then when you feel comfortable, like, oh my god, I'm making so much money off this channel now and such, maybe now's the time to go to Premiere and definitely expand.
Premiere, yeah.
So
makes
Vegas is a great, it's a great standard and it's advanced as well.
Okay, I understand. That's because another thing I have, because during the summer, I'm not in school. There in 4, I do not have Adobe. So I saw HitFilm, and I've heard HitFilm is another one that a lot of content creators use. I've used it, and I low-key don't like it. Have you used it before?
HitFilm. I've never heard of it before. I'm gonna look into it. Oh, it is free editing and FFX software.
Yeah,
Free editing.
Well,
Interesting.
Yeah, from my experience.
I mean, I currently use KindMaster because I am a poor child with nothing but my telephone.
It's all right. I'm still learning with the stuff I have. But the thing with me is, I'm so comfortable with the software I have, and I feel like if I change, oh no, I'm in new territory. I think I'm gonna mess up. Like that's how I feel, really. But
yeah. I feel you.
So, hold on, I'm gonna check out. I'm checking out the Vegas Pro right now.
Yeah, like I said, you really are getting your money's worth.
Because this is something I definitely want to fall back on just when this school year's over and when I get out of the school I'm already in. Because oh my god, I love doing this, even though I literally just started like earlier in the year. Because, like, oh my gosh.
That's another thing as well. I've noticed content makers that are like, oh, why am I not getting anywhere? I'm so upset I can't get anywhere. Like, if you're only doing it because you want to get somewhere, then you are in the wrong territory.
Because that's gonna take a long time.
Because
if you do it because you love it,
you just gotta you gotta put passion and love behind it and everything. You can't just create content and then expect it to pop off right then and there.
No.
Then I think I definitely have a leg up because I was gonna ask this question. I was actually gonna ask Mystery this question yesterday, but I was gonna ask why did you start? Like, what happened? Like, do you have a specific content creator who inspired you? Did you just, what was the thing that made you like, dang, I want to go on this site and make money off of doing funny things while playing video games or whatever?
See, my lookup was actually Peanut Butter Gamer. I just I just love this content, dude. But like when I look at it, when I look at it, and I back then I wonder why does it take so long, and then I come back and I'm like, oh crap! If I want to kind of like idle up to him, I actually have to sit down and sit there for hours and actually record many things, and then actually have a script ready and all that stuff, and I'm like, wow, is it really? It's really like this, huh? And then that's when I simpled down to just uploading a random game or two. But then I realized, holy crap, my options are even more limited because I need money, I need a capture card, a computer, and then I need like a proper logo or avatar, which thanks to Lit, he provided my avatar, two of them actually.
Lit is one
So,
hell of a
yes.
guy, hands down. He's
For
makes me
sure.
laugh. That guy.
I actually want him in the next cast for artists. I want to put one just for him.
Ah, sweet man. Yeah, definitely. Awesome.
Yeah.
I'd love to see that.
I gave him some Niger for that as well. But anyways, yeah, he is a great artist.
Yeah, well, how about you, Don?
But he's legit.
Me, what made me want to be a content maker? I never had the passion at the start, really. I got featured in a couple of YouTube videos before I was Dame of the Don, and again, it was fun. I had a good laugh, and then one of my best friends was a YouTuber himself. He got me featured in a couple of videos, and it was really cool. And I was like, you know what? I really want to do this. This sounds like fun. And
yeah,
I start so I start off with like a little laptop and a phone camera, and it just really gets to me that I started off with probably the lowest of tech of laptops and a phone camera, and now I'm here. I just realized, wow, that's a lot of passion I've put into what I love doing the most: entertain, have a laugh, and meet great people along the way, hands down. So yeah, that's how I got into it, and I love it. I really do love it.
That's interesting.
Okay, I have one honest question to you. Have you ever have a fan that was like the fan?
Oh,
you know what I mean?
The one guy.
Oh, this was back when I went. This was when I went to Comic-Con in London, and I actually saw a couple of people with my merch T-shirts on, and I was like, "Oh, great!" I know. I was just like, "Oh boy, this is it. I've got two nutters right here."
Oh no, I'm not ready. Not yet.
I've done pictures of you. Oh God, no.
Oh my God.
We have done pictures of you and made little demos out of pineapple. Like, no, God, no.
Sir,
No.
I thank you for your admiration, but I'm gonna have to tell you to stay away, please.
It's just like, restraining order. No, but I think it's just really cool that I got I had a few people notice me at Comic-Con going, "Oh my God, you're him!" Like, who? You're You're Don. You're Dame of the Don. Like, yes.
So, yes, that is I. It is me.
By that time,
hello.
I was doing because I did a huge video experience on my old YouTube channel of me going to Comic-Con, and it was so much fun as well. Like I would highly recommend anyone going to Comic-Con. I felt so right being there, and it just made me want to do a lot more. Yeah.
If anything, I'll end up in an anime convention. I'm a weeb.
Nice. Very nice. Very nice.
You want to know my experience with a quote-unquote fan?
Oh, here we go.
Look at you two with your fans. Anyhow.
I know, right? Thank you. Me and my 88 subscribers. One of a kind. So yeah, it wasn't in person. At least one of them wasn't. The other one wasn't really a fan. Okay, let me just start from the beginning. So I played this one online game, right? And then one of the persons, for God unknown reasons, just recognized me. He's like, "You're that guy," and he's just. I swear to God, dude. He introduced me like I was his first prize ever. Like I was some Messiah Jesus to him. This is the legendary famous YouTuber I saw. And I'm like, holy crap. I know I'm not that good at I thank you, but chill, relax. and he's like just praising me like God sent down some newborn Jesus to him. I swear, it was weird.
Do you know what? Now you just gave me another answer of why, why I love being a content maker.
Oh.
It's just when you have someone say that to you, and you feel like, oh wow, I'm reaching out to others that like me. And you know what? You've truly done something right when you've had someone come up to you and go, I want to be a content maker just like him. I have had that so many times, and I'm like, wow, I must be doing something right. So
yeah,
it's truly a great feeling when you've had someone do that.
Yeah. I definitely see where you guys are coming from. You go first.
And also, what was it? This was another thing as well. This was way back. This was when I went to go see Epic Rap Battles of History live.
Ooh, that's interesting.
I went to go see them live. Okay. I actually got on stage and rap battled with Epic Lloyd, by the way.
Great
job.
That
was awesome. There is a video on the YouTube channel. We were doing Goku versus Superman. Mm-hmm. And, of course, I won. And Lloyd was like, best Goku so far, respect him. But after the rap battle, I was just like, I thought, you know what, I'm gonna go to the toilet, really need it and such. And then I walked out, and you know when you're going past the whole crowd and every thing, mm-hmm. I don't know why I said this. I was just in a way of, wow, I'm absolutely shocked. A girl walked up to me and went, "You're thingy chick, aren't you?" And I was like, I panicked and I went, "I can be whoever you want me to be."
Oh my god!
I don't know. I don't know why I did that. I was like, at the end of the day, I got a laugh out of her, so that was good enough in my book.
Okay, at least it didn't escalate.
So like, did you ever become friends with like a legit fan? Okay, my experience was it was weird because I didn't have like a fan. He wasn't a fan, but like he was there here and there for my old YouTube now deleted videos for reasons. Anyways, but then I went to a new school, and one of the kids there, we became friends and stuff. And then as a friend, I'm like, hey, you want to see my channel? Like trying to make myself grow. You gotta do it one way or another, And then he's like, oh, I've seen this before. I'm like, really? Yeah. And then he started mentioning some of the old things that are gone. I'm like, holy crap, he has seen this. And it's so weird because like, it's so weird because
yes, I know what you're talking
I don't know
about.
this guy, and then like all of a sudden we became friends. We became friends, and I told him about it, and like, oh, I've seen this before, and it's so weird because you randomly go to one place, and out of billions and trillions of people, you end up finding a fan.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I definitely understand that. I definitely like. I've had a fan, and he's also a content maker as well, and his name is Camera Lizard, and I got featured in a few of his bits, but here's the thing, like when we knew each other off YouTube, like we were just chatting as normal, and then he straight away was like, "Where's it that you live?" It's like, "Oh, I live blah 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 blah," and then he's like, I live in the same city too. So that is awesome because we still keep in contact. He's still doing his content. I'm doing my content. Again, it is pretty hard because of the pandemic, but we are both trying as best as we can. Really, but yeah,
isn't this the best time for content because you're mostly stuck home?
I kind of disagree a little bit because we're stuck inside. That's the thing. Because
That's true. I am still on the
I mean, if
Christmas
you're a gamer,
break, technically.
if you're a gamer content creator, then it would be easier or something
Yeah.
that keeps you home. Because all in all, you stay home either way.
Well, I think of it this way because, like, content creation is not easy. We've already been over this. It's
No.
not necessarily ingrained into our brain, but it's kind of like it's told off the jump. If you want to do this, get ready to be tired here and there. So with the fact that we have to stay inside, you can't never really take a break. You know, go outside,
No.
get a drink with a couple friends, go to a restaurant, go to the mall, just hang out, just wind down, truly
You're right.
relax. If you're stuck in the same house where you do, the thing you have to do, and especially if you do it extremely frequently, like a daily uploader or a day uploader, I'm pretty sure over time
Yeah.
that gets bad. Like I know what's his name. I just saw a video. Jacksepticeye. He considered quitting last year because of everything that transpired. So that didn't hit me hard because I like his content. I don't really idolize him as much. Anyway, I was still like, wow, it's so bad. It really is that bad.
That hard.
Yeah, it's that. No, exactly. It's that hard. The way, like, I don't know. Man.
I mean, and if you think of it, the one moment you crashed, that's everything you had gone.
Mm-hmm.
All
yeah.
Because I know is being a content creator. If you want to constantly be a content creator, you kind of have to rely on your fans. Like this is the so hard truth. There's no denying it. You kind of have to rely on your fans, being the Patreon or joining as a member, etc., etc. You kind of have to rely on them to continue doing content creation alone, because you need the money at the end of the day.
Yeah,
they're not. Of course, they're not trying to.
You got to spend money to make money.
Exactly.
Yeah. Of course, they're not trying to like. I'm not trying to make it sound like they're the bad guy taking money from their fans. No. But but like you kind of need to live off it if you think of it, because YouTube doesn't pay you that much. I know that for a fact.
Yeah, I've heard they don't really pay much. Like I've seen one.
Like I said, if you're going into YouTube just to get money, then you are in the wrong outlet for it. Like you really got to work your butt off to get what you're after. If you do it because you love it, it's a passion, then by all means keep
it's gonna come
doing it because the world deserves to see your creativity.
Absolutely, man.
And you're right. That is leading to a great segue. Join our Patreon today. Imagine.
Well, that is not the reason why the reason why I started. It's not really complicated, but at the same time, it is. I started because. It's the fact that it existed, because like even just recently, I created a Newgrounds account because Newgrounds is a place I've always wanted to go to.
Newgrounds back then was like the place to be, and I think it still is now, isn't it?
Yeah, it's still pretty, active, still pretty alive. A lot of recently a game called Friday Night Funkin'. It's a game created by a couple of well-known animators there, and. My God, dude, it's so. Honestly, it's beautiful how active and how creative everyone is. Anyway, what was I trying? Oh, okay. The reason why I wanted to, because it started way back when I first had my hands on it. Like I remember my parents got this really old, early 2000s laptop. It's basically a box, but anyhow. I forgot how exactly I found out what YouTube was, but I remember watching some videos here and there way back when of game trailers, animation stuffs, and I was like, this is so cool. This is so cool. And I couldn't explain. I couldn't think of you're telling me I could do things and just post them online and people can be like, wow, that's really cool, man, and just get friends and God, it just built on and on and on.
Yeah.
And then I discovered Newgrounds, and I was like, there's a site just dedicated to stuff like that. That was another thing. And then the content creators I followed, what was a major one? Ooh, do you remember a guy named Etika?
No.
No? Okay. Well, he... I was about to say, I forgot who he was, never mind. But he was a he was well known for his overhyped reactions for Nintendo Smash trailers and stuff. But if you actually went to his streams, for me at least, he was an extremely funny dude. I really enjoyed watching him. He essentially just like for hours just talked, scrolled around the internet, and just did whatever for like hours. People would just donate to him money. He just do. He was what I wanted to be. As I watched him, I envisioned myself. That's what I wanted to do. And I think one of the major spark that had me like, dang, I have to start. I have to do something. I have to go. Was because unfortunately, he passed in the summer of 2019, because he was suffering from bipolar and just his fans essentially betraying him in a sense, because they didn't understand, because his fans are like
wait, rewind.
Yeah,
you're mentioning a guy about he did Smash content, right?
Yeah.
Was he? I'm pretty sure now that I think about it, I'm pretty sure I heard about it. Something about Joy-Con boys.
Yes, him.
Joy-Con boys.
That guy. Oh.
Let me toss it in the chat. Do they have gifs of him? Yes, they do. Hold on. There we go. This guy.
Right. Unfortunately, I don't have long because I have to crack on with editing this new video.
Oh, okay. Let me wrap it up.
I have really got to get on this because I'm hoping to return next week.
Oh, already.
So
okay.
That makes sense.
Right,
so,
how do you want
to end this?
Oh,
how do you want to end this? Before you with the thank yous and everything, you want to anything special? Feature yourself. This is your time.
Oh, yeah.
What? Just promote myself or something, or just say hello?
Anything you want.
Yeah, because technically, it's a guest.
Basically, again, thank you very much for having me. And I really had a good time with this. And this is the first time I've ever done this, by the way. So this is great. So thank you again.
Thank you as well for actually coming on. This is honestly the last thing I think Mystery would do. I wouldn't think he just straight up be like, "Hey, let's bring this person who had like over 100 subscribers and he's far bigger than both of us, and just have him talk."
I'm actually now at 302, which is absolutely a big shock. Can't tell you that right now. That's a shock on my YouTube channel.
302.
That is astounding. I commend you on your
the shocking thing I ever had was when my channel was like freaking dead. Featured content. Just saying. Anyways, when my channel was dead, I still gained subscribers, and I'm like, how?
Yeah. That's the thing. Again, like YouTube is a very interesting platform, because if you just leave if you leave a channel for that long, and then all of a sudden, oh, cool, look at that. So yeah, this YouTube works in mysterious ways. We'll just say that.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, definitely.
Yeah, but the one thing I realized, sub counts work in an exponential way, because you start small, you slowly grow, but then when you realize you have more subs, then your subs grow in a much quicker rate.
Yeah, but my advice to all content makers, my advice to all content makers that want to get into it or still that are into it, do not stop. If you really love this, continue pushing out more content. You'll then start to realize that it really isn't about getting the subs and such, isn't about getting the views and such. It's just about I really love this. Like, I enjoyed this so much, and if you are enjoying it, continue, definitely.
Wonderful, beautiful.
No worries. Thank you very much, guys. I had a really good time. I'm Damo the Don from Game Time and Don Plays, and I'm signing out. So take it easy, guys.
You take it easy as well. This was the 69 podcast. See you guys next time.
See ya. Bye bye.